Welcome to a new episode of Fit the Description, a Black men's podcast, where various Black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about from a Black men's perspective. I'm your host, G, and tonight we got James.
Happening, y'all.
The legendary LL Cool Pat.
What's happening, Brodies?
And we got a new person on here for the first time. If you want to introduce yourself, however you want to call yourself, I call him Sheebity, but go ahead, man.
KWZ, Mr. Keez, what's up?
All right, there we go, Mr. Keez.
That didn't sound like she. That sounded like Keys.
That's dope. Hell yeah.
What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up? Glad to have you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, she.
Okay, and hold on, let me add a couple of things because, hey, once again, to let y'all know, we're also on Spotify and other podcast platforms. So if you want to check us out there, links will be down below. And also check out our Clips channel. I think I said it before, but I'll say it again. That right now it's on delay, not because I don't want to, but because I want to gather a couple more podcasts so we can have more clips, because I realized I was moving too fast. So I want to get a couple of episodes in. So the Clips channel will be back fully with new uploads around January, February. And of course, if you don't mind, please like, subscribe, share, anything that you can do to help us out. We definitely appreciate it. So beyond that, the only thing I got left to say is that this is the second to last podcast for the year. So, I'm glad we're going to start off with this. And I don't know where I'm going from here. I'm just talking right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. I have an interesting question that's going to be very controversial since we're on the topic anyways. I've been wanting to get people's thoughts about this for a long time. So there's been an argument for a while that I've been listening and hearing about from different parties about the age of consent when it's okay for a person to have, relations with somebody else. So bear with me, this is going to be a little complicated. So I'm going to try to keep it as concise as possible. But anyways, I think we all agree here that, legally they say the age of consent is 18, right? But recently it's come out that people have been having issues with that,
I feel like.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish. Hold on, wait. Let me finish. So you hear that here, and people have an issue with it, but if you go to some places, I want to say is Europe, where their age of consent is 16. Then there's some stories that have came out where they're saying that a girl what's that they say a woman shouldn't be basically, I guess, shouldn't have choice till she's about 25 because that's when a woman has an adult mind. And then another argument I heard was like even right now where like men, which I have a theory on that, but I'm not going to go that route right now, where like it's weird that men like younger women and they shouldn't, whatever. So basically my whole entire thoughts is because the whole entire debate of age of consent and when it should be. I mean, there was another story I heard of a teenage kid. Well, basically he was 19 at the time, and he got in trouble for talking to a 17-year-old girl. There's also a celebrity out there who she's 24, she's dating a 41-year-old man, and people are flipping out. So my question to both of y'all, and I really do want to hear from both of y'all, is what is your feelings on the age of consent?
Shit, 18, shit. I don't know, I guess. But just because that's the law. But I feel like people who are like within that same age range, I don't feel like they should suffer such harsh penalties. Like, okay, let's say the 18-year-olds with the 17-year-old, blah blah blah. I don't think that should hold such a harsh, penalty because they still are within the same age category. You know what I mean? I feel a little kind of looser with that area there, but I don't think guys should just be hooking up with teenagers and shit like that. No.
Well, yeah, that's to me, you're kind of pedophile, in my personal opinion. What about you, James? I kind of want to hear your thoughts on this.
No, it ain't tricking if you got it. I don't know.
So you're okay with the age of consent? You disagree with it?
No, nigga, all of that.
So it's okay for R. Kelly to do what he did.
Hey, you know what? Aaliyah said age ain't nothing but a number. Oh my god. Look,
He made some shit. He made it.
Hold on, no. You gonna take off my topic? You gonna shit?
He put it where it needed to be addressed. Huh? Yeah.
Hold on, no. Okay, yeah, go ahead, cause you about to talk. Yeah, go ahead, James.
What do you mean? I wasn't about to do shit. Nigga, Cool Pat got it. He said that nigga did something that made it. Niggas have to address it, okay?
He cracked the case.
Yeah, but that's not. But hold on, that's not the question though. The question is your feelings on it, on the age of consent as a whole.
Nigga, I don't know. People just make this shit up as they go. I mean, you gotta think about it, bro. Niggas say, "Oh, women mature faster than men," but then men get sent off to die, nigga, at the age of 18. So, like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. So that means at 18, the chick should be 30 years old. Like, fucking, then everywhere you go is a different fucking rule. Oh, you be 16 to drink over here. And in Vegas, you can be butt ass naked at like 17. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? So I don't know, dude. It just is what it is. Now, do I say, oh yeah, at that point you can let these old ass dudes prey on young ass chicks? No, it's just kind of strange, weird. But at the same time, some of these situations are so ridiculous.
Do you have an example?
What?
Do you have an example?
I'm just saying. Well, no, because just like Keith on the previous podcast talking about your homeboy that you kept bringing up, fucking PJ Washington, whatever the fuck. That nigga was, he was preyed on, and manipulated and all kinds of shit. Keith was saying put that chick in jail. All right. That's crazy. Why? Because she was older and she knew what she was doing, ruining his life and getting him to have sex with her and get her pregnant. Oh, such a fucking jerk. I swear she was just manipulating his brain to make sure he had unprotected sex with her.
Sound like his mom, huh?
Somebody needs to help this nigga, all right?
I mean, I stood up for him too, I think I remember that situation. I felt like, if he had the right guidance in his life,
probably. And again, see, when this shit everybody keeps saying about guidance, like,
he probably wouldn't have fell short to the situation.
The state says this nigga is
he's an adult.
He's an adult. He can make adult ass decisions.
Definitely.
But it seems like every dude that I've talked to now is like wants to give this nigga a fucking cookie and some milk and pat him on the back and fucking tell him it's okay and hug him and weird shit like that.
What if he was like?
When did fucking dudes stop being dudes? Like,
what if he was one of Shane's homies? You wouldn't have gave him some advice?
No, I would have told him to get a fucking job, homie. That's it. I mean, fuck, dude. And now they're like, now everybody's arguing about consent and shit. Like, dude, like these kids are doing whatever the fuck they want. So, I mean, I've seen kids hitting on me. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you guys know how old I am? Y'all better back the fuck up off me. I ain't got shit for you, but tutoring ain't math. So go away. but these fucking chicks know what the deal is, and these dudes know what the deal is too. So I mean, I don't know. Like the whole shit to me is all puzzling and confusing, and there's no real fucking point to it. But whatever. I don't you were a kid and you had a chance to nail that, would you feel taken advantage of?
I would feel just fine.
I understand that. You would, huh? So, it's a tough, I mean, again, it's a very tough subject because, yes, your mind isn't developed, but again, dudes' minds are developed enough to know what the fuck they trying to get.
I mean, I even throw this curveball in here. I even throw this curveball in. They basically say that women, not well, we both know that women develop faster than men,
That's
and
what
they basically
say.
say women's minds develop fully at 25, whereas men's mind develop fully at 30.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
I'm glad you asked.
Nigga, the milk spoils sometimes on the 28th and sometimes on the 7th. Okay.
Well, I'm about to answer your question right now. So the reason why I bring that up is when they talk about, and like in that theory, especially with the theory where, I was hearing one where they say women shouldn't be getting with men until they're like 25 and fully developed. Well, hold on. So my point is, if that's the case, then wouldn't that make most women, since they develop faster than us and they have in their minds develop faster than us, wouldn't that mean every woman that is, well, I wouldn't say pedophile, but more of a sexual predator?
I guess.
I'm just saying.
Get all technical.
I'm just saying. It's just the logic that I was hearing. I'm asking you guys.
I guess it doesn't make sense to me. It's kind of silly.
Oh, don't get me wrong. This isn't my logic. This is the logic that I've heard. So I'm just putting it out there to see what you guys feel about it.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. So you have to wait around till you're 25. How could they even enforce that law? I mean, that was a law.
They'll make the legal age of consent for women 25.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like that'll work.
That means 25-year-old women can get with 18-year-old men.
And that goes back to my point. And then this is, again, I'll ask you the same thing, James. When did that make women sexual? When did that? Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Let me ask the question. So like I asked Ella Kobat. So if that's the case, and women that basically develop faster than men, that does that mean technically, when that make women more the sexual predators than men, since they are fully developed faster than us and have a chance to manipulate our minds, because we're not fully developed till we're 30.
Yeah, they know how to use what they got to get what they want.
I'm just asking. I'm asking you, James, right now.
Yeah, exactly. No, because they say fully developed. That's true. Because if you ask any dude from the age of like 18 to 60, he's got a one-track mind. And that part is fully developed at the age of like 9. Okay. That's why these dudes are banging these teachers. Okay. That part of their mind has developed and overdeveloped and overstimulated, and yeah, we're ready to go. And all that other shit, like common sense and reading and writing and fucking arithmetic, all that bullshit. Yeah, we can do that later. But right now, you know what I'm saying? I got an eye on this blonde over here. We about to make this, okay? So yeah, that's how I look at it.
I mean, so I would say this. It's kind of changing the topic. It was kind of on topic. I don't know if I would agree that we're fully developed in that sense, because I mean, it's true. I mean, sometimes I say the younger we are, the dumber we are, because we tend to think with our I'll just say it. We tend to think with our dicks and not our heads. And so I'll say myself, that's why it's very easy to manipulate men by using a woman using their assets.
So you just proved my theory right.
Mhm.
You just literally proved my theory right. You just said, well, men think with their instead of their brain. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I said. Men have one thing that's fully developed. By the age of 9, they already know what's good. All right, let's make this work. All the rest of that bullshit, common sense and everything, you pick that shit up later. Okay, look, I ain't worried about that right now. All I'm worried about is that chick with the fucking painted on jeans over there. So yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, if I would say in that sense, if you were fully developed, you would be at the point where you could kind of control your
No. Nope.
Go ahead. Okay.
Nope.
Go ahead. I'm
Nope.
listening.
Nope. You gonna sit there? You can control your head? Fuck no. Again, like what did I just say? Common sense kicks in. At that point. No, maybe I shouldn't do this. You don't have that part. That part don't develop till way later. You got to get, screwed over by a couple chicks. Get taken for a couple dollars. Live the mean streets of the world when it comes to chicks. Then all of a sudden, all the rest of that shit comes in, common sense and all that. So, but already, you want to smash that chick. You got the idea in your head. That's all that be running around in your head. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, and then you guys all link up as homies, and it's like everybody's got the same thing. Yeah. You gonna get that chick? Yeah, for sure. So no, nobody tells you anything else until you get older. Then all of a sudden they want to talk about 401ks and shit like that. Nobody want to hear that. Well, again, you prove my theory right.
My fault. I said it wrong. You actually prove my theory right, but because the way you're using it in your reasoning, I actually don't disagree with what you're saying at all either. Like there's no real argument.
You just said people's brains aren't developed in that aspect, but obviously they are because that's the only thing you're pondering.
But that's the thing is that like I mean, cause I can even speak on me where it's like, no, I have a one track mind. That's why I said like that's all I could think about. So I wouldn't say my mind's fully developed. I would just say, I mean, I'm a young, active kid that wants to have a good time. It's probably the kind way to say it. But again, I wouldn't say I'm fully developed because I mean it's kind of like what you said of how women basically like I said, I mean hell, I got manipulated later and played a lot when I was a very young kid. And usually it's by women using their assets on me.
Yeah, but no guy has an issue with that. Pat, do you have an issue with that? You have an issue with that? A woman fucking using her assets to whatever.
No, it's like advertising.
Exactly.
No, it's not that. But I'm saying when you get manipulated, like they take advantage of you, put you in a fucked up situation, take your money, and
you got a problem with that?
It happens to the best of them.
Yeah, you got a problem
Agreed.
with that?
I mean, when
it's part of the game, right?
Too much. But other than that, it's lessons of life.
I mean, I know it's part of the game. Do I think it's put like this? I don't think it's right, but I think it. But to me, it is what it is. It's how I like to say it. Because nobody wants to get played. But you're right. It's part of life, and it is what it is. Just something you got to deal with. So, do I have a problem with it? Of course, because I lose out, or I don't get what I want after doing all that sacrificing. But am I going to argue it? No, there's really no point because, like you guys just said, it is what it is. So, which I have a really great saying that I would like to share with the crowd real quick. Let me see if I can get it.
Nigga
Oops.
gonna be passing around the peace pipe and shit in a circle. I'd like to share. I would like to share with the group. My name is G. Hi, G. It's been 25 days since the last time a woman has manipulated me. This nigga, man. Why
I'm
you
talking about
just-
being,
They got a self-help group and shit he's starting. What is this shit?
I'm just saying.
Where you have
Just,
to start with yourself.
all right. So
Yeah,
this is
dude,
something
this
that I
is-
found that's pretty funny. So this is what it says. It says women are so difficult, always changing their minds. At 18, they want a handsome man. At 25, they want a mature man. At 30, they want a successful man. At 40, they want an established man. At 50, they want a faithful man. At 60, they want helpful men. Men are very simple. They never change their taste for any changing condition in their lives. At 18, they like a pretty woman. At 25, they like a pretty woman. At 30, they like a pretty woman. At 40, they like a pretty woman. At 50, they still like a pretty woman. At 60, they still like a pretty woman. Even at 70 and 80, when they could barely move, they still like a pretty woman.
Who don't? Who don't?
I'm not arguing it. I'm not
But-
arguing it.
Okay, but just play the devil's advocate on that. You see the
Okay.
difference. They say what women want. They say what men like. Women like a fucking hot dude throughout any fucking time in their life too. But the thing is, men's fucking standards start high and then go low. Like at 18 to 20, they want the dime piece. That's all fucking in. But then at 50, they just want a chick that will change the channel to ESPN for them. And that's it.
Okay. If you didn't say that second part, I might have had a debate for you, but never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, no, it's that second part. That's the second part that got you, but I mean, second part that I gotta give that to you.
Well, it's all one piece. You just like at first you're like, oh, I got, but yeah, once you hear the whole statement, yeah, it's accurate. It's
Yeah,
exactly what the fuck the situation is, but people don't understand that. That's why people post shit like that. And they're like, yeah, see, this is what men like. Okay, obviously, who the fuck? It's the laws of attraction.
Yeah.
Niggas aren't gonna like ugly chicks, but they'll settle for one.
exactly.
Exactly. What? Oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah, no, you lying, bro. Make it happen. You're supposed to be telling them about your cartoon chick.
Oh.
fantasy.
What do you think about cartoon chicks?
I mean, they're cartoons. I don't know what I'm supposed to think.
I mean, do you have any hot favorite cartoon chicks or nothing?
I
Who do
mean,
you think is the hottest cartoon chick?
I don't know. I don't know if I look at it
No,
like
no
that.
answers there, huh?
No, I just don't know if I look at it like that.
Okay.
I mean, no, go ahead, El Cool, I'm enlightened. Please.
So you don't think that there's any hotness in cartoons, any in female art? Like,
I would say, I mean, it gets me. I like the fancy aspect. I guess it's kind of in a way where it's like, if I could have my dream girl, then the figure and stuff. Yeah, if you're talking about like art and stuff, of course. Yeah, but like having like, do I have a cartoon girl that I'm
like
hot
a
on?
favorite cartoon character? Yeah, like a favorite.
No, I won't say that. I mean,
This nigga, man.
I mean, what? Yeah, I don't like.
Niggas over here fronting, bro. Look at that. Because he don't know. Everybody knows Lois Griffin is fucking bad.
Lois Griffith? Who's that?
Family
What?
Guy. Wow.
Oh, Lois Griffin.
What?
Yeah, she is pretty hot. Yeah, hell yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know, the way it flowed off, it just didn't sound familiar. I hadn't watched cartoons. I mean, haven't watched TV like that in
Then
years.
why are you bringing up this topic?
No, I'm just
You know what
saying
I'm
that it just didn't pop up it didn't register right away. That's all.
You know
No,
what?
he's
Okay.
right. Lois Griffin is a hot ass cartoon. If I was, able to get in the cartoon world,
You go after Lois. Yeah, she's a slut. Perfect.
Okay.
Her, the girl from, huh?
I'll give you one, and that's only because I'm pretty pissed off because they're talking about changing her, and she's a very iconic character and has an iconic look. Jessica Rabbit.
I mean, I would, but she's like she's like the what's her name? Not Cardi B. Other rap chick. Like, what's her name? Damn it. Okay, you got Cardi B, and who was hot right before Cardi B? And
Nicki
they had
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Yeah, she has the Nicki Minaj. She had all the surgical stuff before surgical stuff was. I didn't ask you nothing, motherfucker. Shut up.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me cartoon characters? Are you saying cartoon characters have plastic surgery?
No, I'm saying yeah. She seemed like she was the one who, she was like the Kim Kardashian of the cartoon world before all that stuff was popular, I guess. She seemed like she would have been the one who had enhancements. But yeah, she was hot though. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think
Betty
I agree
Boop
with
was
that.
kind of hot with her big ass head.
Well, the thing is that what you call it? These women, like that's why I said I don't know if I agree with that because how cartoon characters are, especially when you talk about women, they were drawing away for basically a man ideal woman,
Right.
like that's her deal. So like I can't sit there and say like, oh, cartoon character is has plastic surgery. That doesn't even make sense.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that she has the enhanced, out of this world, not realistic yet, I guess, figure.
dude, but you just said,
and now it's realistic, but still without real parts. You know what I mean? It's still,
dude,
it's
you just told
world.
me just now that big headed baby boo was a hot. You just basically just said that.
Yeah, she was cute.
And so then, how are you gonna sit there and say like?
I didn't say that she wasn't hot. I didn't say that Jessica Rabbit wasn't hot. I just said that she was very, like she was pretty much what like what's her name was looking for. Kanye's wife. What the fuck? What's her name? Kardashian. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that Kardashian was probably going for, the Jessica Rabbit kind of body. She made that kind of figure, the idea that actually is today.
No. You want to know who made the figure that what the idea was today? I'll tell you exactly who did it.
Who that?
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I guess, yeah.
Because before him, all these dudes like those skinny girls with like no ass and no body or nothing.
I'm pretty sure that Sir Mix-a-Lot like Jessica Rabbit. I'm pretty sure that she's a cartoon that's probably crossed his eye, on his list. I don't know. I can't speak for the man, but guys got we all got a good eye. And Jessica Rabbit was, she was hot, but she was pretty extra, is what I'm saying.
I mean, again, the only reason why,
Like I said, Betty Boop, she's you know, she got a big ass head. She still was cute to me too. She was a little out of this world. Ain't no women trying to get a bigger head now so they can look like her. But you know,
all I'm saying is,
rabbit, yeah.
All I'm saying is, I can't see that. To me, that's pretty much impossible because, again, what cartoon characters are basically the ideal woman that you want. You know, like when most of these characters are drawn, they're drawn as the ideal of, like, you know, yeah, if I could get a girl with these proportions, you know, this is what I want. So that's why I said I don't know if I would sit there and say a cartoon character gets plastic surgery. I mean, that's, I don't know. Like,
no, I'm not saying she had plastic surgery. She's a cartoon character. Come on, man. I'm just saying her dimensions were that was is trying to be achieved today through plastic surgery. You feel
According
me?
to Wikipedia.
Nobody asked you shit, bro.
I don't know.
I'm
James, you
talking
got
to
it?
Wikipedia guy.
James, you got anything to add to this conversation?
Nope. I've already added to it.
Well, I'm pretty hot on Callie from Ugly Americans. That's a cute little hot cartoon.
Ugly Americans is a
No, why do you keep fucking?
Yep.
Nobody asked you, dude. Kick back. My phone's just like all up in my conversation. Are you looking up Ugly Americans?
Yes.
Callie?
Yes,
The little fire demon chick.
Oh yeah, the main girl. Yeah. I don't know, man.
I like her.
Dude.
She turns me on.
Wait.
I just recently discovered this cartoon, so it's pretty new in my mind.
So her.
Oh yeah, that's my little cartoon hottie right now.
Yeah. Here you go, man. Just for you, man. So okay, hold on.
I know. James about to diss him, but what do you think about my cartoon chick?
I'm saying shit.
You don't think she's hot? Because nobody ever thinks what I think is hot, so it's cool.
Nobody, I ain't saying shit, man. That's your internet situation, okay? I ain't trying to ruin that. You trying to mess with that parade, huh?
I ain't devil worshiping either, just because she's like some little demon chick. She's just hot though. That's all. Her hair says it all.
I did like Ugly Americans. It was, I'll admit, it was a funny show. But this is who you want.
Ready to go again?
It's been 3 times tonight.
Oh, come on. You wouldn't dress that way if you didn't want it.
I'm naked because you burned off my clothes.
I will take what's mine!
Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah.
So you basically want a girl who can basically Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, I would go out with that chick, okay? If I was in that world or whatever, yes, I'm down. I'd work with that. Only thing I don't like about her is that she gets around her dude that she has that relationship with. They have an open relationship. I don't think I'd be into that.
I don't You know what? Hey,
We gotta all if we have an open relationship, we have to keep it like in a veil, in secrecy from each other.
well, that's not an open relationship.
Yeah, it can open behind each other's backs.
Oh, cheating.
No, not it's an agreement to not
Cheat.
to not surface that information.
That is cheating.
I mean, not if they both agree to that.
It's just
Agree to cheating, okay? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then I guess then that sounds good if both agree.
No, an open
I could be
relationship.
down with that.
No, an open relationship is knowing that whoever your significant other is sleeping with somebody else, and you know.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm not totally down with the open relationship. But if there was a way of putting it to having a relationship where you can be with whoever you want, as long as you don't like let that bleed into your relationship with that one particular person, then that sounds pretty cool.
Okay, so
As long as you're both cool with it, and nobody gets butthurt if they accidentally find out.
All right, let's go down a list, and I'm probably gonna need your help with this, James. I think I'm gonna say this word wrong. But anyways, okay, so we're gonna go quick through it. So, Ella Coolbat, you're cool with monogamy?
Monogamy, like just being with one person?
Yes.
Yeah, if they're the right person.
Okay. How about polygamy?
I don't know. That seems like it would get stressful.
Okay. How about polyamory?
And too much aggressive. What do you call that? That aggressiveness where you don't actually show it. Passive aggressiveness. Yeah.
Okay. How about polyamory?
What I think I know about that, it seems like it would be okay if everybody's like in the right mind state for that, I guess. Because what I just said probably isn't too far from that, but it's just there's a line of respect level to where you guys just don't be disrespecting each other and knowing about what's going on.
Okay. And then the last one, which it basically falls under polygamy, but it is concubines.
That sounds pretty dope, but I don't know the total ins and outs of it. But that sounds like a winner to me.
Okay. All right, James. Let me ask you the same question. All right. Polyamory, you're cool with it or not? Or
I don't care.
Okay.
Are you really gonna go down a list of am I cool? Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Look, again, like I've said it before, I'll say it again. What you do behind your door is your damn business.
No, I get that,
don't try to bring me into your freaky shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to be okay with whatever goofy, weird, fucking animal, frog, pet shit you got, plushy toy, niggas, 6 niggas. I don't care. Make it happen. Just as long as you don't mess with my money, we straight.
No, I get that, but I'm asking you, in an ideal world, if you can choose a kind of relationship,
would you have a relationship
with a chick?
Huh?
What about
wait, what'd you say, James? I didn't clearly hear you.
Oh, I was listening to what Pat was saying. He said what?
Like sex dolls.
He said a hermannequin. That's what I heard him say.
What the fuck?
Yeah, now he's talking about a sex doll. I don't know. Nah, he didn't say a sex doll. A minute, that nigga said a hermannequin. I heard exactly.
Well, that was one of the words I could get out. Like
a hermannequin? No,
what the
hermannequin doesn't sound good. That sounds like something that I would judge you.
Hermannequin is kind of made out of that stuff.
I would judge you 100%.
Yeah.
1,000. Wow,
I never
Not a
heard of
mannequin,
that.
okay?
You
Not
said-
not like a mall shopping.
No, you
fucking
didn't say a mannequin.
advertise.
You said a
Hermannequin.
hermannequin. That's some fucked up shit. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I
what
did say
Yeah,
that,
that
but
was-
that's like,
I don't
you
even-
know how you mispronounce
No,
words.
you made a word, and that shit probably exists.
Just
and
like
I
people
wanna know
say
what it is.
ambulance, and they don't mean ambulance. They mean ambulance.
Nah, man, you know exactly what mannequin is. You know what a hermannequin is too. You just
There's
trying to hold up.
two different
Man,
versions.
don't be trying to play like you don't
Oh
know.
wait, hold up, because I don't know what you're talking about right now. When I say
You-
hermannequin,
You the one
I
who
meant-
said it.
I meant
just
a
made up
a
a word.
mannequin.
You just know you made a hermannequin. That's a mannequin that has a dick or something weird.
How
I
is
don't
that?
know.
I ain't never
I'm
heard of no
scared.
shit like that.
Neither have I, but you brought up the word. Now I'm scared.
Come on,
I
man.
can't go to sleep tonight. Fucking creeped out. Mannequins walking around. With shit.
No,
Fucked up.
I ain't talking
This
about
is
no
fucked
shit
up.
like that.
You just ruined my life.
I'm talking about a regular female, non-living fucking woman with a vagina, not a penis. No penises except my
This
penis.
is weird. It's gonna have tits and a penis and
That's gross,
and a
man.
soccer ball. I don't know what the fuck. You got weird shit going on, man. Who told you about that?
I don't know, but
I'm
there are
scared.
some hot
Don't say
Um,
mannequin.
love dolls.
Oh, okay, yeah. The motherfuckers spend a lot of money.
Human-sized love dolls.
Motherfuckers spend a lot of money. There's actually a TV series about that shit.
Yeah, those guys actually seem kind of weird.
They were humping dolls on camera. Like,
I mean, I could see
you
having
can't
one.
be cool. You cannot be cool fucking a doll on camera.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
sorry,
think I'll
bro.
put it on camera though.
It wasn't even on camera like a home movie. It was like there was a camera crew in there. Like, okay, you got your sex doll. Now what you gonna do with it? Oh yeah, there's
Did
nothing
you
cool
do
you
this
can
in
do.
front of the camera?
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah.
No, they don't ask you shit. You hump that motherfucker, and they're recording it, and they put this shit
Yeah,
on
you
TV.
made a one-man porno.
This is fucking and it's not. They have women. They have wives and shit, and their wives like sit there like, oh yeah, you humping that. Like the whole thing is fucked up. I just said to G, whatever you do behind your own closed doors is fine. But when you put that shit on camera and blast it to national TV,
Yeah,
you're
it's
a
kind
fucking
of weird.
weirdo, and I'm judging you.
The ones that I seen was some dudes. They were pretty weird.
This is an actual TV series. Like
I've seen
100%.
something. I don't know.
It's like Family Guy, nigga. It's like a whole TV series. There's like seasons of this shit, and these dudes.
No, I just saw
are-
like this one special
nah. This
that
is
had like 3 different dudes who
telling you.
had
TV show.
love dolls as their
It's
girlfriends.
a TV show. They went to the place. They picked up. They went online. They recorded this whole thing. These motherfuckers went and ordered. They picked it out. Oh, you like those eyes? What about that mouth? See what that mouth do? That is weird.
I mean, you put together your
No, nigga, it's
Oh.
weird.
weird science. Yeah, like
Fucking-
weird science.
No, it is weird. Okay, do that shit.
Have
by
you seen
yourself.
Weird Science? I know you're young, so you're probably not your generation.
What are you
Gee.
asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I freaking I love the Weird Science. I grew up on that movie. Well, I grew up more on the TV show than the movie. I saw the movie later, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the movie where they made the girl on their little computer, and then all of a sudden I guess they had some type of magic 3D printer before its time.
Yeah.
That's all it is, except she doesn't come to life. She's just, just there so she can get humped on. And they look a lot better than they did back then, though. They were pretty hot. They got some hot love dolls. I've contemplated.
No, hell no.
Man, they got some hot ones. And it's the best kind. They don't say nothing.
Nope.
They don't talk.
No.
They're just there
Uh-uh.
with the same look,
What?
smiling.
No.
And I heard that that they got good vagina.
Wow.
Who can ask for more?
Just sit here and wow.
Hey, what you think about that, G?
Nope, I'm good.
You wouldn't try, would you try it out?
No.
No?
Holy shit, no.
I'm by myself with this one, huh?
No. You're not by yourself. There's a community of motherfuckers that be doing that shit. You just their spokesperson.
Hey, it's better than running out catching diseases and stuff, right?
Well, I mean,
I don't know what that's going to do to you.
Okay, now fuck that. I'm gonna say straight. No. I'm gonna say like this, man. I don't care what
I don't know
anybody.
what it's going
No.
to do.
No. Forget that. No, forget that. I'm gonna say like this, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna say it like this. I tell people like this. There's nothing on God's green earth that can replace a woman's touch. I don't care how much you try. I don't care what you do. There is nothing on this planet that will ever properly replace a woman's trust. I mean, touch. Not trust. Touch, my fault. So,
okay, we get it.
So there is no way.
That makes sense.
There is
but I'm not saying to just replace your girl.
Nah, fuck that,
having
dude.
a girl.
Fuck that. I would never get to the point where I'll never get to the point where I'll be
girls
that
do it
low.
all the time with their little dildos and shit.
And it's very different. They're very different. Yes, there is a double standard. It's very different when women do it than when men do it.
Oh, shit.
It's a very different thing.
I don't see how.
That
probably would be pretty weird. Dudes who really have those things as their girlfriends and stuff, though.
There you go. My point.
But shit, there's a little hot, pretty doll to get your hump on with. Doesn't seem much different than just, I don't know. I haven't had one, so it's just a bypassing thought in my mind. I think they're okay.
Ella
At least
Cool Pat.
probably try it. I would try it one day.
Ella Cool Pat. I hope technology gets so good where whether they could extend your life, you could come back, they could make you part machine, or I don't know, but that you could come back in that future and you could actually try your robotic girlfriend.
I'm cool with a robot girlfriend. I'm just the doll is cool. I don't need no AI girlfriend. I feel like that could get really strange. I mean, the silence of a doll is already strange, but having an AI girlfriend, that's taking it to another level. That's the first step towards not the first step, but that's another step in transhumanism.
So you draw the line at transhumanism.
Yeah, I'm not into trying to hook up with a robot. So I don't know. That might be okay, but I'm not turned on by that. I mean, if it was hot, baby, I'm turned on by hotness. Are those? What about when, like on YouTube, how they have those type beats that sound similar to like songs, but they're not totally the same? Do those have like what do you call that? The patent or whatever?
Oh, you mean talk about, okay, so you want to talk about copyright?
Yeah.
All right. So from my understanding, when it comes to copyright, I mean, if you want to talk about YouTube, because I mean, basically, I mean, I usually use because YouTube actually has like a selection on there of like music that you can use for videos and you don't get copyright strike. You can also buy different there's also different companies which I will not say who they are till we get a sponsorship that also will allow you to pay for a service that gets you free beats. But when you talk about people remixing, I mean that's kind of a gray area. I do know somebody who does do that, like who does mix songs, and he doesn't have really any issues.
Does he advertise them as being free, like free beats and stuff?
No.
Because I see a lot of that on YouTube where they take the song and pretty much remake the beat almost the same, but it's not totally the same.
Yeah, I think you could do that. I just think you can't make money off of it. If I remember, like again, I'm not an expert at copyright law, so don't look at me like me. I tend to like, from my understanding, you could get songs that are close. It just can't be exactly the same. But I think you can't get paid for it because once you start making money, that's when you get into trouble. Um, but yeah, but other than that, you have to get your own track. That's one of the reasons why this podcast doesn't have an opening, which I hope to change in the future because yeah, I have no music that we can use. And I want something custom. Because I want one of those podcasts, when they come on, like when they come on and then it has like an intro. Like I want to make that for this podcast, but I gotta get a custom beat. I need a custom beat. But if you have anybody in mind that wants to send over some beats and you don't mind us using it, well, tell them we'll give them a shout out. But yeah,
check him out. He's a cool motherfucker.
but hey, if there's anybody out there that wants to donate some beats that we could use for the opening of this podcast, hey, it's always welcome to. Just understand that we're going to use them and you want to basically get rid of all your rights. We won't, unless we'll talk about the details later. But if you want to help out, hey, man.
I'll be making beats sometimes. Maybe I can make one that maybe you might like.
Yeah, if you want to send some over, you're totally welcome to.
How long should it be?
Doesn't need to be that long. It's just an intro.
What, 30 seconds?
30 seconds or shorter. Yeah, if you made something good, yeah, we could definitely use it.
I rack my nerves. Every time I make a beat, I always fucking give myself a nervous breakdown because shit starts to get complicated, and then I start listening to it over and over and over and changing it and shit, stressing myself out.
Isn't that like
come up with something?
Isn't that more like anxiety?
Yeah, but it's that shit gets irritating after a while. That's why I don't really make beats. Cause yeah, I stress myself out doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
But I like to make them until it's not cool anymore.
So James,
Yep.
I let it go, but now I'm not gonna let you get off this question, man. I know Ella cool saved you for a sec, but no. I'm gonna go re-ask you so you get a chance to say your piece. So like I said,
You cut all this one?
huh? So, anyways, in a perfect world, like I was asking earlier, would any of these other kind of thing, polyamory, not mistress, concubine, polygamy, and again, I understand if you can't answer it because I understand that you are. I don't know if you're married, but I know you have a girl at least.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything? You literally asked me this question. I answered it already.
No. Ella Ella Coolpat saved
No.
you from answering it.
What do you mean he didn't save shit? I already fucking said it. Roll the tape back.
No,
I
what
don't
you
give
no
a
no no no
fuck
no no no. What you
what
said
you
was
want to do
hold
in
on,
your
hold on, hold on. No 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 no
holy
no no no
shit.
no no
G
no.
has Alzheimer's, bro.
No, I'm about to tell
He
you what you said.
forgets every fucking. No, he gonna
I'm
tell me
literally
what
about
I
to tell
said.
you. I'm literally about to
My
tell you what you
bad.
just said.
My
No,
bad.
no,
I don't
no,
know.
no.
I don't know
I
how
literally
to
would
answer this fucking
no.
question.
Hold
My
on.
fault.
No, I'm
My
literally
fault.
telling. No,
My
what you
fault,
said
OG.
was
Got it.
no. What you said was I don't care what anybody else does. I wasn't asking about anybody else. I'm asking about your personal feelings on it. Could you or would you be willing to be in a relationship in like any of those on any level if you had the okay to do it?
To me, if I have the okay to do it, nigga, see, that's the problem, motherfucker. If I have the okay to do it, I'm a grown ass man. I don't need an okay to do shit, nigga. I'll fuck with you
Okay.
if I want to.
So well, then fuck it.
But
If you
you
have the
don't fucking.
option.
But you're still not understanding. I don't fucking care about all that shit. And I like it doesn't matter what I want to do in my situation. I feel that everybody has the privacy to do whatever the fuck they want behind closed doors.
Agree.
Now, that being said, these motherfuckers, that's how we got off the topic because I was like, motherfuckers that do that shit and put it on fucking line and all that, go, well, that's just waiving their right to privacy. And they will be judged accordingly. But besides that, yeah, I don't fucking care. You could be into whatever you want. And that's literally what I said before.
Yeah, and I agree. You did say that.
Yeah. So you're like, but if I would, nigga, no, like I don't fucking know at this point. Hell no. I'm not into any of that weird shit. And even if I was, I wouldn't tell you. Oh, you like that, nigga? Crazy. You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
Fair enough. I get. I'm with you now. I'm with you now. I'm with you now.
Yeah, I ain't duck no questions. I ain't never ducked no question, and I'm not gonna duck a question. But yeah, the question you're asking is one that niggas should learn how to keep their fucking mouth shut about. The world will be a lot better if some niggas learn maybe you should just shut the fuck up. Instead of being like, oh hell yeah, I'm in the fucking goats, nigga, and all kind of weird, goofy ass shit they be pull. Hell yeah, nigga, I fuck plush dolls. I be fucking polyamorous and threesomes and orgies, and I'm like, hey man, that shit sounds dope. Hell yeah, whatever, nigga. Hey, do what you do. Just don't tell me about it, because if you tell me about it, that waives your right to privacy. I'm gonna judge you the way I see fit. If it's something weird, I'm gonna judge you about it. Don't feel, and don't get no issue when I don't want to shake your hand anymore. Okay, I don't know where it's been. I told the little homies yesterday, they were saying something, and I was like, nigga, no. We had ordered food, and it was like the food got mixed up. And he's like, oh man, my fault. I ate like I bit your burger or some shit. He's like, but here you want it? I'm like, no, fuck that. He's like, oh, what? I said, nigga, because you fucking 19 years old, homie. I wouldn't trust shit came out of a 19, nigga. No, you put your mouth on that, that's gross, nigga. I don't know where your mouth been. Like, oh, why you gotta say it like that? I'm like, because I know what 19-year-olds be into, okay? And that'd be damned if I drink or eat after any of you niggas, okay? That is gross, all right? He's like, why you gotta say it like that? I'm like, because, nigga, again. He's like, oh, so when you was 19, I'm like, hell no. If 19-year-old me was here, I wouldn't drink or eat after that nigga either, okay? Not a chance. That's what goes down, okay? What the fuck? But I don't know for sure if you do weird things like that, but I'm not gonna take a risk because I know what y'all niggas be doing, okay? Especially now because y'all niggas be into way wilder shit now. Way wilder shit now than before. So no, I'm good. You keep eating that, I'll suffer through whatever the fuck you ordered because it's not good. And yeah, we'll just leave it like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, shit, y'all have the right to do whatever the fuck you want. It is a free country over here, and this is a no judgment zone as long as I don't know about
All right, I respect that answer. I actually respect that answer.
It's the fucking truth, nigga. I mean, come on, bro. I've known you for a while now, but I don't know what you sexual preferences is, and I don't want to know. That's the thing. That's what keeps the mystery in our relationship fucking fresh. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could hang up off this podcast and like have a fucking wig head nigga and with the mouth cut out nigga right next to you and be going to town on that shit. Hey, bro, whatever you do after we get off this podcast, nigga, is 100% you. I don't give a fuck, okay? Just don't tell me about it, because then I get to judge.
Fair enough.
Well,
Fair enough.
I mean, you've seen it. You've seen it live, nigga. You've been on this podcast when LL Cool Pass says something crazy, and you'll hear me go, "Hey, what the fuck, homie? Wait a minute," and we'll sit here and argue about it.
That's true.
This Jet magazine shit earlier, we literally got into it right now. Hey, I'm just telling you, nigga, once you put it out in the atmosphere, nigga, I have the right to rebuttal. Okay? If I have a fucking issue with it, I'm not gonna back down, nigga. If you want to take it outside, we can do this, okay? I'm not scared. It's still weird as fuck to me, okay? It's just how it is.
But you know what? I'll say this though, man, because you asked a question earlier that I was gonna ask, but we got away from it. And it's a good question. Actually, a good topic to bring up because we talked about it before, but just because you asked, I want to answer it. You basically said, when did guys stop becoming men, or would you say when did boys stop being men, or whatever? Is that how you said it?
Yeah, I don't recall.
All right, close enough. Yeah. Well, close enough. So anyway, we're close enough.
Oh yeah, when they were talking, I was talking about how niggas always, oh, this chick took advantage of me. Like, dude, y'all niggas is goofy. Like, I don't get it. Everybody always wants to fucking try to pat a nigga on his head or something, dude. We fucking dudes. All right.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you got hit in the fucking mouth. You didn't go home and then, oh my god, we need to call the cops. You hit my boy in the mouth. No. They'd be like, get your ass back out there and hit that nigga back. Let's go. Get some act right going on. You fight that nigga or come back and fight me. One or the other. That's it. They don't do kind of goofy shit like that no more. They let these motherfuckers be sensitive, and I get it. Niggas should have some sensitivity training, but in the same aspect, they giving these motherfuckers oversensitive action, bro. These dudes is now becoming bitches, all right? And it's just annoying as fuck. These niggas want to cry and be sad about everything. Like, holy shit.
Man. So to kind of what you brought up something else, but I'll just start with this. But so I actually have two answers for you. One is more of the well thought answer, and the other one is more of just kind of modern time answer. And so the answer I like to say, I mean, there's a bigger answer, but I'll just say the small answer, unless you want to hear the bigger answer. I like to say, when did men stop becoming men? When men learn not to when men start putting their foot down. Yeah. Okay. So to me, to get into the more serious and technical answer, if you really want to know when that happened, I'll tell you exactly when it happened. Well, not exactly when, but where I feel like it happened. And mind you, might be different because you, like I said, you've been on this earth longer than me. But I personally like to blame the baby bloomers. That's where I feel like it really started. That generation, because from my understanding, that is technically the first generation of men that left the household. Well, blacks, at least in the black neighborhood, from my understanding. So when the father leaves the household, who becomes the leader of the house? The woman. So because the woman is more of the leader of the house now than men are anymore, well, a lot more men are going to take on more feminine traits.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, that's the conclusion I came to. I would say the first generation where the fathers decided to lead the household is the generation where the softness started. Now, I don't know if you have another answer, but that's my conclusion.
Hmm. I mean, um, yeah, I don't blame the boomers. I just blame fucking society for wanting. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how to phrase it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I've watched it happen, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, this I don't know. All this gender shit is just fucking these dudes up, oversensitive. Everything says, everything. Society in a whole is telling dudes not to be dudes. TV, school, fucking relationships. Everything on this planet is telling a dude not to be a dude, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest shit is my fucking nephew last night actually told me he talked to his older brother and he had a question for me and he was like, my brother told me that back in the day he had a conflict with you and basically him and his homies thought they were tough and me and my brothers took these dudes outside and squared up with them in the fucking front yard and beat the shit out of all of them. My nephew couldn't understand. He's like, how the hell did that happen? I'm like, what do you mean, how did that happen? The nigga said he wanted some action. He wanted all the smoke. We gave it to him. He's like, but like him and all his friends, like, yeah, his friends could get it too. Like, what the fuck was they supposed to do? Was they gonna go home and tell? I'll fight they dads too, nigga. Like, it was like no joke, and it wasn't like a game. Like, he made it very clear to his little brother that it was not a game. We went outside and squared up. I was like, bring it. Like, I'll fight anybody. You don't understand. Y'all niggas is from a different time, okay? Where y'all think talking and talking shit gets you somewhere. No. Once I'm tired of hearing you talk, I'm gonna say, look, we got two options. Shut the fuck up, or you can go outside. Now shut you the fuck up. Which one you want? Oh, you want to go outside? Say let's go. And just because you think 18 years old, hot to, shit in the gym, getting big, that you gonna fuck me up, nigga, you crazy. Let's go. I wore his ass out all over that lawn. At the end, he didn't want no more. And neither did his homies. And we did some terrible shit to them niggas. We beating them niggas up, making them eat grass and shit. It was fucked up. Terrible. Terrible. They ain't never had an ass whipping like that. And I mean, again, this was dude, over 10 years ago. And that dude still fucking to this day remembered that ass whipping. That's one of those that burn into your soul. But you know what? That nigga's a man. That nigga knows. He knows what act right juice is. He ain't bitch that. I mean, yeah, they went inside and told, and everybody was like, why were we mean and beating on these little kids and shit? But I'm like, look, they asked for it, okay? And I obliged. That's all I did. Right. So, I mean, but that was it. That was the end of it. They licked their wounds and they knew not to do that shit again. They had a respect for fucking their elders. And they listen. When I talk to that nigga, he understands. We have conversations now. He comes to me and confides in me. Like, that's what it was back in the day. There was always a point. I had it myself where the fucking kid feels like he can dominate everything on earth. And it takes, you gotta put your money where your mouth is, basically. And at the end of the day, that's what guys do. Nowadays, if you do that shit, you're a horrible person. you're a fucking abuser, or you need to fucking seek counseling. It's stupid. They won't just let dudes handle their shit. But that also brings up another issue because that's why women have to do it themselves. Because the one thing a woman would always say back in the day when they were describing the dude that they wanted a motherfucker that made them feel safe.
Mm.
They don't have that no more. These niggas wear the same jeans as they do. All right. So I would there I'm sorry, but you can't protect me, nigga, if we wearing the same size. Nah. If you squeezing into the same skinny jeans that I'm squeezing into, nah, bro, we built different.
So I mean, I don't disagree at all to a point. I mean, because I do think that, and I will say this, that yeah, I do think part of the reason why there are kind of so many problems is that some people really have issues with them and they don't really handle it properly. But and I think that's something that needs to be aware of. Like, like there are some people who really need help, whatever, and sometimes all that fighting and stuff isn't that's necessarily solve the problem, depending on the situation. But with that being said, and I just want to bring that up, I do feel it's very important for a boy to get in really tough situations, to have hands, to get into fights, to scrap a little bit. I think it's healthy in you becoming a man. And now that I'm older, I definitely would sit there and say, yeah, the gang life, I wouldn't really recommend it to really anybody. But at the same time, I will say this. Now, not saying I was in it, but being around it is one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. It really helped me toughen up very, 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 very quickly. And it gave me the toughness I need to kind of go through this life.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like when people sit around talking about, bullying and stuff, it's like, no, like I mean, as a man, like it's like like me and the homies joke all the time. We're with our sons to the wolves. It's like, yeah, you have to go through that. You need that hardship because the truth of it is this: is that you gotta go through those tough times because if you can't handle it here, then what are you gonna do when you get out there and it's in your face, you know? So I rather you deal with it now when you're young and when you like. Well, it actually goes back to what the homie asked me about being a parent and disciplining my kids and spanking and all that stuff. And I basically said like this because it's one of the reasons why I don't mind being whoops. And I know I'm kind of changing the conversation, but I said, I basically told him like this. I said, I'd rather be the one to beat my kid's ass and to put him on the right direction than somebody else. Because the thing about me that when I with my kid, I'm at least when I hit him, it's to make him a better person. When somebody else hits you, they there to cause you actual harm. So I'd rather at an early age prepare you for that and let you feel pain and let you feel toughness, and discipline you in the right way. So when you get out there, when you get hit, it ain't gonna mean much or nothing. Well, it's gonna mean a lot, but at least you'll be able to handle yourself to a point. So I think I kind of said that wrong. I know I said that wrong, but my point being is yes, it's necessary. You need to get out there. You need to get tough.
Somebody else on
Kids, you need to get your, you know, you need to get your ass kicked sometimes. Some men need to be humbled, absolutely. And I think it's a good thing. It's healthy. I think it's a good thing. It's healthy for a man to go through that shit, or a young boy to go through that shit. You need to, because it's true. Like if you don't go through it now, you ain't gonna be able to deal with it when you get out there.
What, go to jail?
No, Nick, what the fuck? No. Keep it all
I
the
know
way.
some people feel like that's something that every guy should experience in
No, well, no, fuck the hell no.
I don't know. Some people
No.
build it
them,
up, and it sounds sort of similar to what you were saying.
no, that's not what I was saying. You totally came in the wrong conversation. No, you don't need to experience jail's a different fucking beast. I've already heard the story. I have no desire to experience that shit.
I got
good.
arrested as a kid.
Who hasn't?
I think just once.
Oh no, I take it back. I know a couple people who haven't got arrested. I guess what I meant to say is who hasn't been arrested? What black? Well, that's a lie. I know a couple black people haven't been arrested. No, that's that. Okay, what black person do you know hasn't been in handcuffs? Here we go.
I don't know. Have you ever been in handcuffs, Adrian?
Several times.
Exactly. I do not know one black person has not at least have been in handcuffs at least once in their life. Or twice.
I first got put in handcuffs. I think I was 12.
My first time being put in handcuffs, I was in second grade.
The first time I got arrested, dude. Second grade. What the hell?
Yeah.
What happened? You was fighting?
I forgot I was young. I forgot I was young. But the one I do remember.
Just went on.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. No, the one I do remember was when a cop tried to place a stabbing charge. He tried to send me to jail for stabbing somebody in second grade.
Oh, you was thugged out when you was
no,
little.
It wasn't
now
me.
You're older. You're like not that person anymore.
No, I was not thugged out. I'm trying to tell people, no, I wasn't that. Ask anybody, I wasn't that. I was not that. I especially not at that age. I hung around people who were that, but that wasn't me. That was not me. I was not the thug out dude. Nah. I was
somebody.
Huh?
You stabbed somebody in the second grade?
No, somebody tried to the cop tried to say I did. He tried to put that on me when it wasn't me.
You was carrying knives to school at that age?
No, it wasn't me at all. It had nothing to do with me. What happened was, I'll tell you exactly the story. What happened was I was in second grade, and basically this kid called me out, this white kid, and basically the cop came over and they're like, is this kid the one that stabbed you? He's like, and the kid's like, no. And the cop said, no, yes, he's the one who stabbed you. Yep.
He's like, I think he's the one who stabbed you.
Yeah, it was just like that. Yep. Exactly like that.
Framed at the age of fucking 7.
Mm-hmm. He took me out of class. He's like, no, he's the one that did. I said, and the kid was like, no, he didn't. That time, like,
the kid got stabbed though, for real.
I guess some kid at that school
he got poked by a pencil.
I don't know, but yeah, no, they say he got stabbed. So
he was leaking.
I don't know. I wasn't caring. I was like, what the hell's going on? I was like, what the hell's going on? And I'm literally arguing with like, dude, I didn't fucking stab. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, okay, go back in class. After the kid told him like 3 times that I didn't fucking stab him. So
it wasn't you.
Yeah.
Was it
Shoot. That was
Did you have any altercation with him at all?
No, I didn't even know who the hell he was.
Oh shit. You was just really getting framed.
Exactly.
That's why you like Jessica Rabbit.
Well, that ain't the fucking first. I mean, I can tell you the 2 times that this happened, because it happened then, and then it happened when I was in high school. I can't remember where I was walking to, but I never forgot it because I almost went to jail. But anyways, I was basically walking. I want to say I was walking to class, but I forgot where I was at. But I remember I was walking. I had my backpack with me. I just forgot where I was going to. And I remember I just walked by these dudes, and they were all in handcuffs. You know, they were all looking at me in handcuffs. And a cop stopped me and tried to say I was with them, like I knew them and I was with them and I was rolling with them. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. And he was like with like he was trying to arrest me and try to maybe go down with these guys. I didn't know who the hell they were. I was just walking by and saw them. And the only reason why I did not go to jail that day was because every fucking body who was handcuffed on their knees all said, it wasn't him. He wasn't there. He wasn't with us. We don't know who he is. It wasn't him. Like he wasn't with us. So, and the cop let me go. But the only reason why I did not go to jail that day is because every fucking dude was in handcuffs, fucking sat there and told the cop I was not, they did not know who I was, and I was not there with them.
So when you saw NWA movie, you was feeling that part, huh? You was like, he was like, damn, yeah, I knew exactly. Fuck that shit.
Man, like I said, trust it, man.
The first time I got roughed up by the police, I got, I think I was in the third grade. I think I was in the third grade. I flicked off a county sheriff. I don't know why I thought that was cool, but I found out real quick that it wasn't that cool. It was like how you said, "Well, keeping it real goes wrong." Yeah, he was like I don't know. Yeah, I was like third grade. I think I was like 8 or 9, some shit. And I was walking across the stop sign cross thing, and I just flicked him off. And then that motherfucker, man, he was a Mexican county sheriff dude, and he hopped out the car and fucking just roughed me up, like threw me against the car and shit, and fucking just grabbing me and banging me and shit. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck did I do? I didn't know you could do this shit. And then from there, he was like, you think he's fucking cool going around fucking flicking me off, flicking cops off and shit? And I was like, nah. I was like, no. He fucked me up. And I don't think I ever flicked the cop off again for that one. I learned that cops, yeah, they can kind of do what they want. So you gotta make sure you don't fuck up. Be on the wrong side of the situation.
We're gone for January, and we'll be back on February 4th. But if you want to come back earlier, you're welcome to. But you just gotta let me know. But yeah, so we're gonna be gone. So for us, we're gone for after the 17th. We're basically done for 6 weeks.
Christmas vacation.
Basically, so we're gone so we're gone. So yes, so we're gone for the next 6 weeks. So for us, it's gonna be 6 weeks since we do a podcast. And then we're back on the 4th of February, and then the newest podcast will be out on the 11th. Unless something big happens or an emergency happens, which forces us to come back because the topic is too big for us not to cover, then we'll come back early. So, or unless we all decide to come together because we want to do another one, and then we'll come back in January. But we should have episodes in January, so we should be good for January. All right. So
first topic: baby moms and super freaks.
Or it could be the last topic of the year. Remember, we got one more podcast after this one.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we got one more. So, but anyways, with that being said, I want to thank y'all for checking out this podcast. The links will be down below. Again, thanks to Keez for coming on. Prayers up, man. Thanks to James for being here. And of course, thanks for Ella Cool Pat. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it, y'all. And make sure you like and subscribe. Check out the Clip channel. And again, you can find us on various other podcast platforms. Again, all the links will be down below. Hopefully soon we will be on iTunes. But anyways, I will go over all that on the next podcast, which I'll do all that rundown and everything on the next podcast. So anyways, thank y'all for showing up. And yeah.
Peace.